June 6, 1992, Springfield, Missouri. A small Midwestern city known for its tight-knit communities and quiet streets. But tonight, 3 lives will vanish into the darkness, leaving behind a mystery that defies explanation. Suzie Streeter, 19 years old, fresh out of Kickapoo High School. Her mother, Sherrill Levitt, a 47-year-old hairdresser with a warm laugh and a spotless home. And Stacy McCall, Suzie's best friend, who had just graduated alongside her. 3 women, 1 house, and a night that would rewrite their stories forever. The evening began with celebration. Suzie and Stacy attended a graduation party at a friend's house. Laughter echoed through the night as they danced, joked about college plans, and snapped Polaroids that would later become haunting relics. Around 2 a.m., they decided to leave. But instead of heading to Stacy's house, they made a fateful choice: to crash at Suzie's home on East Delmar Street. Sherrill Levitt was waiting for them. A neighbor later recalled seeing her porch light glowing brightly, a beacon in the quiet neighborhood. But by sunrise, that light would be shattered, along with any sense of safety in Springfield. June 7, 1992, 8:30 a.m. Stacy's mother, Janice McCall, arrived to pick up her daughter. But when she knocked on the door, there was no answer. The silence was deafening. She stepped inside. The living room was pristine. No overturned furniture, no signs of struggle. But something felt deeply wrong. Sherrill's purse sat untouched on the counter, her car keys still dangling by the door. Upstairs, Suzie's bed lay perfectly made. Stacy's overnight bag rested on the floor, her clothes neatly folded inside. Then came the first chilling detail. The porch light, the one Sherrill always left on, was broken. Glass shards littered the ground, as if someone had smashed it deliberately, to hide their approach or to send a message. Police arrived within hours, but confusion reigned. How could 3 women vanish without a trace? No blood, no fingerprints, no signs of forced entry. Even the family dog, Cinnamon, sat unharmed in the backyard, a detail that haunted investigators. Detective Dale Roberts, lead investigator on the case, later described the scene. It was like they'd been plucked out of existence. No struggle, no noise, just gone. Early theories focused on Sherrill's ex-boyfriend, a man with a violent temper. He'd allegedly threatened her in the past. But when questioned, he provided an alibi, one that checked out. Then came Robert Craig Cox, a convicted kidnapper serving time in Florida. Cox claimed to have information about the case. In a chilling jailhouse interview, he taunted investigators, "They're never going to find those girls. Not in a million years." But Cox refused to elaborate. Was he the killer? Or just a manipulator seeking attention? To this day, his involvement remains unproven. As news of the disappearances spread, Springfield descended into panic. Parents kept their children indoors, neighbors installed security lights, and rumors swirled like wildfire. One theory pointed to a local construction crew. Days before the vanishings, Sherrill had complained about workers leering at her daughter. Were they retaliating? Police questioned every worker, but found no evidence. Another angle focused on the house itself. Previous tenants reported strange occurrences. Flickering lights, unexplained noises. Was it cursed? Or just coincidence? Even psychics were brought in, but their visions led nowhere. Meanwhile, the families clung to hope. Suzie's brother, Bart Streeter, organized search parties. Volunteers combed forests, lakes, and abandoned buildings. But every lead dissolved into dust. 30 years later, the case remains a festering wound. In 2007, a tip led investigators to a parking lot near Cox Medical Center. Ground-penetrating radar detected anomalies beneath the concrete. Could it be a grave? For days, crews jackhammered the site. National media flocked to Springfield, breathless with anticipation. But when the dust settled, there was nothing. Just another dead end. Springfield Three have since become folklore. True crime podcasts dissect the case. Reddit threads theorize endlessly. Even Netflix has explored the mystery. But for the families, it's not entertainment. It's a nightmare they can't wake up from. Janice McCall, Stacy's mother, still leaves her porch light on every night, just in case she finds her way home. She told a reporter in 2020, "I'll never stop waiting." What truly happened that night? Let's break down the possibilities. The stranger theory, a random predator lurking in the shadows. But how did they overpower 3 women silently? And why leave no evidence? The targeted attack, someone close to Sherrill or Suzie. A jealous ex? A disgruntled client from her hair salon? But no suspect has ever fit perfectly. The cover-up. Could law enforcement have missed something? In 1992, DNA technology was in its infancy. Did critical evidence slip through the cracks? And perhaps the most unsettling question of all, are the Springfield Three still alive? The case's influence reaches far beyond Springfield, reshaping how America handles missing persons cases. In the years since the Springfield Three vanished, police departments nationwide have revolutionized their approach. Before 1992, the first 24 hours of a missing persons case often moved slowly, hampered by outdated protocols and the belief that adults had simply walked away. The Springfield Three changed that, proving how crucial those initial hours could be. Detective Sarah Martinez, who reviewed the case in 2019, explained the transformation. We learned that multiple disappearances require immediate action, regardless of age, regardless of circumstance. Time isn't just of the essence, it's everything. The case also revolutionized forensic documentation. After investigators realized crucial details about the broken porch light were missed, departments nationwide adopted standardized photography protocols. Every detail, no matter how small, is now meticulously recorded. Back in Springfield, the community refuses to let the case grow cold. Every June 7th, hundreds gather at Phelps Grove Park. The Springfield Police Department maintains a dedicated tip line, still receiving calls weekly. Each one carefully logged, investigated, hoping for that one crucial detail. In the heart of Springfield, the house on East Delmar Street stands empty now, a silent monument to that summer night. Local children whisper stories, but longtime residents remember the truth. 3 women who vanished without a trace. Their disappearance changed everything. How we investigate missing persons, how we protect our communities, how we keep their memories alive. The Springfield Three may be gone, but their impact echoes through time. To this day, someone holds the key to this mystery. Someone knows what happened that summer night, when 3 women vanished into darkness, leaving behind a mystery that haunts us still. If you have any information about the disappearance of Sherrill Levitt, Suzie Streeter, or Stacy McCall, please contact the Springfield Police Department's dedicated tip line. Even the smallest detail could be the one that brings them home.